My name's Jenny. We should legalise assisted dying to prevent people suffering at the very end of their lives. I watched my partner die in uncontrollable agony, and it looks like I'm going to be facing the same future. We need this.
I watched my partner die in screaming agony. I have a similar illness and I know that I could suffer the same end. My children do not want me to feel that level of pain. No longer be myself. I'm frightened of suffering that much pain. I would like to find peace.
I watched my partner suffering from cancer that had spread to his bones, screaming in agony. So for him and for people like him, I need this law to go through. And then for myself, my cancer's also spread to my bones, and I'm fearful as to how that might progress for me. He had operations, he had all kinds of treatments, 5 days on a ketamine drip, and ultimately he was left screaming in bed. You know, you come to the point where people say, we're ever so sorry, there's nothing we can do. And he's then left lying there. It's really very cruel.
So that
No, fair enough. Whatever happens, I would like it too.
So I just go to the gym now.
No.
It can be through when you.
I think the most important thing, first of all, is if this is a possibility, the idea that it might be that painful can be assuaged by having something in your back pocket as some kind of insurance policy. If I find myself in his situation, I'm sure I would want to choose a dignified end. It would be better for my children. I think it'll allow me to live my last days in a much better position, knowing that I don't necessarily have to be fearful of that very end portion, because potentially there is a way of making it more peaceful than Jit was able to have.
About it's that whole.
I need to get out of the sun. Sorry.
You know, for me, I can't face the idea of getting on a plane, waving goodbye through an airport window to avoid them facing prosecution. But what would be far kinder for us is for us to share a peaceful, kind, shortened death that leaves them with far better memories than me lying in bed screaming like he did.
A police investigation hung over our heads for over 6 months. My father's death was lonely.